A lot of people upset. I know say why I keep bashing chemistry videos. Kim 123, the one the Afro mestizo high yellow, part Peruvian, part Mexican dude, no different than the PBS Mexican. PBS Black and Latin America, the Black Grandma called Mexican Peru. Okay, the dude sit here talks bad about African and men. And to those who first come on my channel, before you start saying, who's this black guy? First out, I don't live out as an individual, and I know my rights, just like Captain says. One job rules no longer law. Okay? Ever since 1967, the Virginia case, the one job rules no longer law. It says unconstitutional. And unlike with chemistry, one and talking about Latin America's mixed, so we are okay. When they say when African Americans, he said we are the same. They're talking about being mixed with black, white, and American. Let's educate that food. That's what my background is. I don't look black as a do rag, and my hair, my skin tone is not what an African that came on the ship looks like. Okay, like Akon, New York situation. Okay, and I'm not with the hotel black nationalists, all white, of course, not white nationalism. And I'm with the multicultural movement. Okay, since I was a teenager. So my background is multiracial, just like in many African American people are. They just get intimidated by white racist people and people in our community who are slaves to them, who are one drop lovers and want to tell people to do and violate people's civil rights. Okay, because individual rights do include civil rights. Okay, so my background is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, and American. I've been searching my roots since I was 13 years old. Back in '93, when I was turning 14, they saying a couple months later, I'm born '79. So therefore, I'll be 39 this year. And so, if you don't understand how me and Kim met, I was looking for videos back in late 2013, prior to 2014, on videos bashing one drop rule. And I stumbled this dude's video, and I love the phrase where he said, "Fuck the one drop rule and stick it in your ass." Now, and I defended this dude, and I was like, find somebody who go extreme like I did. Okay, anyone know not to put someone on blast? If you want the multiracial boo, you probably know an interracial voice. There was a woman. I don't like her motive because she said she's white, but she's mixed. Trying to do her own version. She's not teaching at all her own version more than the Rasa, but her name was 80 Powell. And she was extreme with one droppers, but that from instance, you know, those who like real like and how you like her would come on in and she would cuss their ass out. And so I get a lot of that from that. Okay, I learned. I said, damn, so because we don't want to be someone's expectation. I don't want to be someone's expectation. I want my own expectation. So when I heard this, I like finally somebody go extreme like I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No discussion of sex on my part about getting to Latina women as he's making his videos, whatever. And next day I get a thing on my phone saying it was from him, and he says, "Can I see your dick?" And I'm like, "What the hell? What the fuck?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not interested in seeing your no sex. Look, I just wanna, 'cause I like to collaborate with people who think like I do. We rarely meet people who have the same. That's one thing about social media. We meet people who do. We rarely meet people who have the same motive and same ideology as you do, especially here in Houston. A lot of people are collective and they're people pleasing. And I'm not a people pleaser. I please myself first. I don't please somebody else but myself first, then others. Okay? So I'm also a Leo. So I don't believe in horoscopes, but we do, and it's very true, a lot of us follow our passion. We live through our passion. We don't live for someone else. We the head boss, okay? And that's the mentality. A lot of folks, even at the job, intimidated by their attitude. Well, I don't want to be someone else's slave, okay, or submissive to anybody. I'm not even submissive to my own parents, okay? I don't want to. I don't care about the broad, like they want to put that in my parenthood. I don't believe in abortion, but I wouldn't mind. Death over tyranny. I live by that, okay? Yes, I do. If it was back in slavery, I would trust me. I would mind being killed, okay? I wouldn't mind. I ain't gonna sit here and go through all the years of being mistreated, but the people who love do, that's on you, okay? Um, so point is, when this dude started making videos, start saying, I was like, when he called me ugly. And I laughed because I know I'm a handsome man. Don't hate me because I'm handsome to the pretty guy, right? Anyway, point is, so I laughed. He said, "They how you're mixed." The funny dude is the stupid dude went on. What's her name? Raven. Raven. It's Robin Raven Williams. You know the one from Rock of Love. Ghetto Gaga. You know when she mentioned her mixed background and we were defending each other. I'm like, well, at the time, me and Ray, I wasn't trying to get her. Y'all know I ain't want that sister. No, she go, white man, do you see me making video mad? Her go, me, white man, you want to go to the beach, okay? I don't need to go with, a woman that doesn't, want me. I'm not, one thing about me as an individualistic person, not collective, like those African people, if a person, and I learned in life as I got older, being an outcast, being my own person, being unique, if a person did not want me, I don't want them. And we'll also talk about that too in the video because when I went to El Dorado last year to go to see Stevie B and Frankie J and what's the other guy name? Babe Ash. The Latino women holler at me. I was like a hermit at the El Dorado. For real. It's funny. I'm an extrovert, but when I go to clubs, ever since the incident happened, I go ahead and meet on my birthday at Grooves. I'm more an introvert. I'm an extrovert in public, but when I go to clubs, I'm an introvert. I'm very shy. Okay. You don't know who people motives are. People getting drunk. You might do something. I don't like to be corrected, so I try to stick to my. Yeah, you're right. I know what happened to me at back in 2013 on my birthday in Grooves. Okay, which I don't boycott. Okay, it's a Coco black owned club. I would never go to that club. Okay, what they did to me. And so yeah, I don't talk about back to bro. No, no, I'm not trying to get in. You make one mistake if I sneeze. Okay, you won't have a hissy fit about it. No. Okay, so the point is, only God corrects me, baby, not no human. So the point is, especially when you don't correct righteously and fairly. Um, so I was saying to myself, some people thought I worked at the club because some of the people I represent was working at the club, and it's mostly Latino club. And I said, no, I don't work here. I felt like Vanessa Williams when she, y'all know that the story she said she was at Oscar party with Arthur Import. I thought she was one of the maids or something, and how y'all she was, you know what I'm saying? And so, so I'm like, I don't work here. I'm here. And y'all see me dressed up in like I'm going to the club. I don't work here. Shows. Cause one of the brothers that was giving beer like, no, I don't work here, baby. I ain't gonna work here. And then they had one brother looking at me weird. He was shoe shining. Oh no, I'm not shoe shining on Latinos shoes, okay, and boots and stuff, bitch. No, you can give me the funny looks you want. I don't do that, okay. I'm the uppity type, okay. So yeah, I like live in the hood now, but I didn't grow up in the hood, okay. So point is, I came here and no, I'm not, and I still see some brothers stupid as shoe shine people's shoes, especially other people, other men. I'm not in downtown Houston, white men. What? But you talk about brother, sister, and hotep and oh wait, dude, you shoe shining for. That's the stupidest thing to do. Okay, you know our history. It's like a sister put an Aunt Mama made costume go work for some white person and be the help. Okay, on purpose, which is stupid. Anyway, so you see how I have that, and I have an apology, have that uppity personality. Don't have no apologies of it. Okay, that's self love. Degrading yourself, going downhill, that's self hatred. Okay, I'm not with that old stupid hotel. And you decide for yourself is self love, not the group or anybody else decide for you. Okay, thank you. So anyway, point is, um, when we got into an argument and talking about chemistry. I mean, change stories here, and I laughed. And the dude is like a lonely person. I'm a hermit too, but damn, like he just had this attitude. And a lot of the people, even other Latinos and African white folks, were trying to beat this dude ass. I'm like, damn, you pretty much he's like the lighter skinned version of Thomas New York, okay? So when I see how, like I say, in this year, was it this year or last year? Yeah, this year, because that's when Love and Hip Hop came out, and in January, and that's when his brother named Savoy was talking about Hollywood was a white Latino. Like that dude don't look like no damn white man. Anyway, point is he mixed. So chemistry come here and talking about there's no word called Afro mystic because I said both Young Hollywood and Amala Negra are both Afro mestizo. She dark, her hair kinky, but look at her mama. Her mama don't look like her, and it came out of her womb. So she's still mixed. No matter how dark she is, it's still her mom. Her mom is way lighter and have different hair texture. I don't know if it's a perm or Dominican blowout, whatever, but she don't look like her mom. So if your mom look like that, or your dad, or your grandma, or grandpa, you still mixed, no matter how dark you are. Just like a person reimbursed to look like a white person, their mama is dark. They still mixed. Okay? That's genetically okay. What society? Society is ignorant is bliss. If society said that cocaine is the best drug and everybody should be high on it, are you stupid to sniff that shit? Know it can kill you? Come on. So anyway, so this dude stole my vet that we cut each other back in 2014. Yeah, 13 like damn about January, something like the early year of 2014, and he was banned on YouTube. And he kept coming back and forth. I searched it. I watched the video like, I'm not coming on his damn videos because nothing. He's not coming on me and like, dude, talking about use for your orgasm. You're trying to worship as a god. Like, well, no, I worship God. Okay, I don't see her as no god. Talking about I'm out of negative. Y'all have an obsession and orgasm, but you asked to see my dick. I about a one drop, anti one drop rule video. No, on my part, let's have sex, let's go do it. None of that shit. First of all, like women, he's a dude, but you can't really homo shit with me. Then he tried to say when he was on some voice channel talking about the amount of negative in Hollywood that it was his account got hacked. No, you did not, because when I started to respond, then you started calling me ugly. Then you said, and I call you Mark Anthony on crack, which you do like Mark Anthony on crack. No offense to Mark Anthony, I'm a good, I love Vivid Me Vida La La. Oh, I love that song. Vorrei voi casar, vivirmi vida la la la. Okay, anyway. Shucks, I love that song. I love a lot of Mark Anthony. I need to know, baby. I was singing it back in '99. I was singing that song. Yes, that's my. When he came and started singing in English, I love it. Actually, after I do this video, I'm gonna play that Mark Anthony song, baby. I was in love with that song, and I was in love with Jennifer Lopez. Waiting for that. Oh, I love that video. Oh, she looks so beautiful in that video. Yes, I do. Now, like I said, oh, you love Latinas. Well, did I say I had Spanish Creole my roots? My mama, I did not know until 2016. I did more research on my family tree that Rial in the family tree, so I am part Hispanic. Spain went to Louisiana too. And yeah, I was in the family tree, so I am part Hispanic on this side of the border, not the other side, okay? Part Hispanic. So, point is, anyway, because it wasn't for that fourth grandfather Real, part of my family roots, I would not be talking to you right now, okay? I don't care what the white man said. White man's not my God, okay? And like I said, I always want to leave America. There's many times I'm trying to say fuck America. I have said that. Y'all talking about what America this and society see this and that. Well, fuck America. Okay, I can always go to another country. Okay, Josephine Baker made it. The black Seminole John Hart going to Mexico made it. Okay, after doing slavery. Okay, so doing slavery. Okay, so therefore, I mean, there's others. God, I mean, cuss here, but we mentioned God's name, but God made a big old earth for everybody. There's opportunity out there. Seek and find. I can be open to you. Okay, if America ain't gonna give it to you, it's other countries. Trust me, out of mind going. Okay, and I also go to Mexico. I'm from Texas. And I know my history. And don't forget the reason why that many of us have this issue with Latin America. Mexico opens doors. That's why we defend DACA. Okay. What's that book? Hold on, get this book. Please go read this book, bitch. Please. Thank you. God dog it. So anyway, it said Across the Rio of Freedom, U.S. Negroes in Mexico by Rosalie Swartz. Right here. Okay. So I'm making, what I'm saying, and there are African American people who are Mexican down South Texas. If they're family from South Texas, doing those Mexican women that marrying black men. This dude don't know his history. Okay. You know, and vice versa. Like I said, I knew a dude that was dark skinned with a Hispanic last name. I don't want to say his business. He had Hispanic and Anglo last name. His dad had the Anglo, of course, African American, dark skin. His dad was dark skin, and his mom was high yellow, part Mexican, part black. They're from Corpus Christi, and he had both his parents' last name, one Anglo, one English. So poorness. So and he says his daughter by my color because yeah, I'm lying. He dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying? But he's still mixed with Mexican. Okay, you know. And then I know a dude who's dark. I can talk to who will do a play about the black Seminoles. He dark skin. He mixed with black Mexican and black Seminole. I mean Seminole, Native American too, and some other things as well. And he said, how you know my family from Brockersville and Eagle Pass? I read, okay, and God, we like, come on now, God dog it, okay. So one thing that he hates to talk about chemistry is to bring up the history. Now on his video, he said that everybody had obsession with the Democratic Republic. My choice is Mexico. I'm from Texas, so the I was worried about that going to New York because New York got Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. No offense to Dominican and Puerto Rican. I like Mexico. Okay, I'm from Texas. I love Mexican food. I love Mexican music. I love salsa. But I don't know how to dance salsa. I also have a friend who would teach me how to dance salsa. But anyway, the point is, um, I dance cumbia. Even though cumbia comes from Colombia, it got introduced in Mexican music. Okay, from Afro-Colombians. Okay, it's a cousin to the merengue. Um, you know what I'm saying? And I love, I don't like banda. That's mostly California Mexican music, but I like Tejano. Okay, I love me some Elsa Garcia and Jay Perez and Mas, and which I'm gonna do. I'm trying to look at more stories about Joe Lopez, from Good Minds, y'all. For those who want me to do a video about that, okay? I know he's out of jail, he's on probation, he's all that stuff. Anyway, Elsa Garcia, La Tropa F, Jaime Los Chamacos, you know what I'm saying? And that's, what I'm saying, the region, I'm the product of my environment, okay? My school went from predominantly white to Hispanic, okay? So when I was growing up in the 90s and the 80s. So I got accustomed to that, okay? So, and by me being from Texas and being African American, along with other ethnicities in my family, I know my history. We're just Black History Month. Texas history had a lot to do with that because it got stolen over issue of slavery. Okay, remember, and as a Mexican dude, you're part Mexican, right? I'm not saying I know more. And don't get me wrong, there are people who are not African American who know more African history than I do. We're all human. We don't all learn everything at once. Okay, but it's weird when I mention Vicente Guerrero and the banning of slavery in Mexico, you want to debunk it. You got Mad Cat Larzo from mentioning about the day of Guadalupe Day on December 12th of 2015. That was the day actually when they put Mexico put Afro Mexican on the category. You don't want to mention all that. It's kind of weird that I'm mentioning these facts and you want to debunk it. But then when someone bring it up, you get mad, pissed off. Are you ashamed you might have Afro Mexican? What you do, Afro Mexican in you? I mean, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the white man, okay? The white racist man. They don't want to stole. Our white ancestors stole this part of the West, Southwest, to make it a slave population. The idea was trying to make the Southwest expanding slavery. As I read in part of this book, I finished reading everything. It's been a while. But I mean, at the rocket science, I'll tell you that because the idea was they brought slaves, they were trying to, and the idea of making Texas as its own country, and then later on the Confederacy was to make it a slave country, okay, for slave labor. And so I don't know why you're mad. And like I say, the idea that Mexico opened its doors to African American people, so that's why a lot of us have that issue of being accepted by Mexican people. Now I wasn't accepted, but I learned to be my own person. I learned to fight from when I was in predominantly Hispanic school. I learned to be my own person. I learned not to please other people. And there was African American people who hated Hispanic people, who was sometimes butt up with those who hated me who were Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm African American and tried to team against me. So I wanted to defend and place any side and have some white folks do the same things, some racist redneck folks as well. I want to please myself. I'm born alone, die alone. So the reason why I bash your videos because there are brothers. Because this country is like everybody wants to tell an African American man what to do, from where he wears dress clothes, his hair, what type of music. It's like, didn't the civil rights bill stop all that shit? Then you have people in the black national. Well, let me bring that up as well. Let me talk about that as well. Okay, you talk about the Afrocentrics going to your countries in Latin America that's teaching black nationalism. Now, I'm for recognizing the African part that's been ignored. Okay, I'm also for including in the mixture, not excluding it. Okay, so I'm not for one dropping the Hispanic people. Okay, I'm not for that. One dropping anything. I think it's sad that a person with mixed heritage does not want to acknowledge all. And it was not all by rape. Okay, my fourth grandmother was a white woman, and yes, if it was by rape, the person who was doing the rape didn't want to include that mixed person, the white person. So mentioning that white heritage actually makes them angry. Many times I mentioned how I can tell a white person is racist. All I got mentioned, well, I'm mixed with Irish and French and English and Spanish, and next thing is like, huh? Give me that weird look. You don't want to include me in your population, don't bitch him about you being a minority, which that's the reason why. And don't forget, our white ancestors came here as a minority during 1492, okay? The majority of this was all people of color of who were named American, okay? So, it's weird that the people who wants to be majority of a country in the country that's not theirs. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Europe, the other side of the border, other side of the waters of Atlantic Ocean, and these people who are part of me as well want to be the majority of and make the people of color minority, but they came as a minority anyway, so why they bitching? But anyway, point is, and I said they because they're part of my roots as well. So point is, it was you Latinos, not all, who picked up the books from Elijah Muhammad and black nationalists because they were their gatekeepers and I'm gonna call it folks monkey based on race. They was I'm reading about narcissism and in narcissism they film on team and they would call it flying monkeys. So I'm not being a Roderick Yoga situation. I'm using the Wizard of Oz. Remember when Dorothy was trying to be free and this and that, and the Wicked Witch was sending her flying monkeys to go attack to stop that person, to stop Dorothy and Tin Man. That's what I'm talking about. So you can tell I read about narcissists and deal with people who are narcissistic and they're gatekeepers. The gatekeepers and flying monkeys want to control you. So the black nationalists were. The other folks know Garvey was not our friend. Garvey also went to Latin America and taught that mess too. Let's call it this. I'm not a Garvey fan. I'm more a W. Du Bois fan. The other was about freedom. The NAACP was about freedom, the advancement of us, of African descent. And Garvey didn't like the fact that many of us was striving for high class, progressive, and we wanted equality in this society. I mean, our ancestors were brought here in ships, and they mixed with white and native. So we're all three. You would recognize as that. We recognize as black and white man use our black DNA to put as lower coming down there in the United States. The NAACP people at the time was fighting for equality, and they had to get a coon. Talking about the Klan, and their coon was Marcus Garvey, who was a dark skinned man. And I'm not saying all dark, but why some dark skinned men want to put the burden on everybody else? I said why? I ain't say all, okay. And I guess the burden of being dark and not look like his family this was Irish because he had Irish in his family tree. They just like to put the burden and you want to be blacking it down, and then he had to go to the white man. And there's no lie. June 25th, 1922, this dude went to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and Edward Allen Clark, the Klan, the Grand Dragon, they had a meeting. Marcus Garvey thanked these people for segregation. He probably thanked them for lynchings too. And he wanted them to go kill the NAACP and Walter White and W. Du Bois. And when I hear that story, when he talked Black Power and he taught the people be proud of their African roots. Okay, you're right. We should be proud of our African roots. But let me explain. It's two the thing. If folks don't want to claim Africa, there's two things. The one drop rule that people want to point the black part of our roots to put us on lower content, and I mean people want to remain there. Those who love that rule want to be the Christ the bearer of that. Then you also have Africans during the slave trade who slave other Africans, who trade a human being for money. And there's no white man's argument. An African themselves has told me that. Okay? And it still goes on. You think the Arabian people in Libya are part of it? No, Nigeria is part of it too. Of African, sub-Saharan African descent. And other African countries who are greedy, who are the high class, they're all participating in it Libya slave trade too. So don't put no color on. I attack everybody. They didn't care about these other Africans on their African ancestors on the shit they gave them to our white ancestors. So my question is, if we don't have African culture and all this other stuff, and we don't embrace it and this and that, it's not our fault. It is not our fault. It is their fault. Okay. And if, as American, as a person who for freedom, if we want to examine that and we want to embrace that, that is our personal choice. Ain't nobody's personal choice tell us what to go, where to go, this and that. So the idea of making it all about why we go to Africa, my question is why you have some Africans who your Nigerian friends who were married because them these Nigerians who don't like us do marry Mexican people who don't like us either. I've seen that mess too. They'll work around each other because they're hardworking people, as they say, and we're lazy. It's this stereotype. But the truth of the matter is, they talk to us crazy, and they think it's love. And these people go to church, right? Well, I ain't perfect, and I know your pastor or your priest is lying if he tell you this, but in the Bible tells you that love is not Christian, love is not Christian root of injury, root of injury in the Corinthians 13. 3 and 4. So First Corinthians, excuse me. So my question: if you believe in God, your attitude, the ugly attitude, and I don't care if it's part of your culture, you do it to once. Don't do it here. We don't. We've been through a lot of this mess in 400 more than 400 years of people mistreating us. The last thing we need somebody mistreat us in the present. Okay, now that's been said. Now going back to what I'm saying, Marcus Garvey. I'm glad that W. Du Bois like Tariq Rashid doing with I can't stand Umar Johnson. Where's the money? And yeah, the other coon who passed for white, who's mixed, J. Edgar Hoover, who's mixed with black, excuse me, he set Marcus Garvey up. And I do believe the government used Marcus Garvey to tell us to stay at the bottom. I always call that mess is for poverty and not move up. And every time he said a brother does not want to work and move up, that's the reason why. They're always trying to talk. It's like the movie Roots with Fiddler. Every time the Kunta Kinte was trying to escape, here come old damn ass Fiddler, who's a slave master's pet, and Flying Monkey, and also Gatekeeper, trying to tell us where to go. And even beat us. And I wish that Kunta Kinte, whatever his name is, were not his Louis Garvey Jr. so bad. I would love to say that, okay? Because if that was me, once I took the chains off and you trying to beat me and hit me, I'm going to find somewhere to stab your ass back. That's why, okay? I ain't trying to live your dream. And Philip was a crown of barrel. And that's what me and these old black nationalists, these old hotep, and want to control other people like Massa, Metallica. They love to be the gatekeepers of that because they want control of the people. Now, the sad part is that the funny part is you don't want that mess done to you. Okay? Once you discover you got African roots and a one drop rule, but Latinos with your mentality will pick up them damn books and try to reference that shit with someone like myself. And they're stupid. Tell me we have self-hatred, but excuse me, no, you have self-hatred because if you're proud of yourself, you make your own decisions, you live for yourself. You don't live for other people, you don't please other people. So if I'm not trying to please your rhetoric, then there's no self-hate. It's self-hate on your own. You don't even want to mention your whole roots. Okay? I ain't say just the black part, but all of it. And that's what I do. I don't sit here deny, oh, I just want, you see you on my chest, I'm just Native American white. That's stupid. I say American American, French Creole, English, Irish, and American. That's my background. That's how I got here. And a white man, whether he a cop or not, that white man, that white cop is not God. And if I can't express myself, express my pride, or be recognized, I can always, which I always thought, get the hell up out this country and say fuck America. Okay? And I have an anti-American because it's a joke to say it's a free country, but when you do your freedom, you live your freedom, here come these idiots, these flying monkeys of all colors, and these gatekeepers trying to It's like, damn, get a Uzi. Brrr, like you want to shoot out and say, the fuck away from me. I ain't asking for your dumb ass, your stupid opinion, or your stubborn black behavior. Because they want to be mischievous and abusive and savage to you too when you don't live this way. They don't like call you selfish. No, they don't want selfish with their expectation in your life. That's the one live through your dream. Live their dream, excuse me. It's not my dream. It's their dream. And I don't want to live in someone else's dream. I live my own dream. So that's the whole reason why that I attack your bills. The brothers who go to this country have a right to go to any country want to. If they want to marry a Hispanic woman, that's their business. If a Latino man wants to marry a sister here, that's his business. I'm not trying to get in people's business and tell them what to do. You're talking about their videos of there's so many black Africans. The one thing about us, we're very expressive. You know what I'm saying? We're very mental people, emotional people. So we're going to express what's on our mind. We're going to go extreme with it. Okay, especially when you deny the right to live your dream. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Even in a country that says it's
Mm-hmm.
free, we're not trying to please other people. If I don't want to date this sister here or there, Latina here or there, white woman, that is my choice. Okay, you know it's funny everybody okay with people dating with any own gender or marrying folks in their own gender, but when it comes to race, everybody
Mm-hmm.
want all their panties and draws get upset about that. Okay, so I don't understand, and I'm gonna always fight one thing. If I was a coon and I love myself, wouldn't I be defending my brothers dating whoever they want to? Now, to your argument, the brothers you're talking about that's thinking about for the dick, I mentioned it on my videos and bash some brothers. First of all, when I went to El Paso, I wasn't thinking for my dick. That's how it is. I did was education and money because I know that as a man, you have to take care of the woman and the kids. It was your Latina sisters, okay, in El Paso. Not all. Chase, ever since BET got corrupted with Viacom, okay, wasn't a BET back in the day when I was coming up, was showing these thug images, light, dark, whatever brothers, Zayt looking or whatever, because you have brothers who, because all of us are mixed, but ones who are extremely racial bigots being thugged out and acting a fool. And every time a Latina, because anybody always backtrack, was she dating a Latino man that was acting like that, who was a cholo thug, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, thugging out there in El Paso trying to be the, like he from East LA or something, okay? So it's just trying to take the thug. So thugettes of any color, ratchet people attract ratchet people, no matter what color they are. Okay, it's called like it is. Okay, and so and you had people who came from two-parent household who had nice income, but they saw some on BET and they had an orgasm in a cat, and they try to get with some brother who was the thug type. Okay, educated brother. I say all Latino, but I saw this epidemic. I wouldn't just say epidemic. When they are Latino, but it was like the ones in and then a brother like me come along, I wasn't they black stereotype. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, I didn't go call myself an eagle. Okay, I ain't act like no stabbing fish. I was the pretty boy, which I had a prime. I never get had roommates who mostly Hispanic. I never had African American roommate. When I was in job corps, but it was shot that I was very groomed and I was, I keep
Mm-hmm.
myself up because I used to seeing brothers who don't. You know, I don't buy into that jigaboo statement fashion stereotype. So they were shocked, and so and I kept myself up. I was always, and I was glad that I shot them because I was debunking stereotypes. I don't mind being an example to debunk stereotypes. When people, I make the first who make those stereotypes look ignorant and make them feel guilty for making a stereotype. And they was going after brothers who fit their narrative, and I didn't. So they didn't. So I should make a video about that too. Okay, about how Latinos in El Paso didn't want a brother who was educated, and they was in their cooch and they wanted to get an outcast with the BBC and everything else. Okay, just like you do. Okay, about like brothers going Latino women. Okay, so they didn't want someone who cared about their education. And every time around Latino men, like, dang, why you not talking to these girls over here? Are you gay? And I'm like, no, but I'm trying to get my life together first. And then once I kind of did, then I started talking to the Latinos and because most of the people there were it was Hispanic. Okay, in El Paso, there are Africans and sisters out there, and there were sisters. Same thing. I didn't fit in their narrative of what a brother's supposed to be. They didn't want me because it was some sisters I was trying to talk to. They didn't want to talk to me. They go talk to other, but then they go with a shitty ass brother, and then the shitty ass brother that they chose, they want to complain about. So, well, get fleas, die. You know what I'm saying? They live with fleas. You get if you lay with dog, get fleas. Okay, that ain't my fault. Okay, I didn't understand it. And it was like the pressure. They want you to be the expectation. Like, dog, y'all cannot celebrate Martin King's Day. Because that's about freedom, and I am the example of being a free person of color, being whatever I want to do, whatever I want. Your ass should not be in my business trying to tell me such and such, like this is slavery and Jim Crow days. I don't want your narrative or your expectations in my life. I want my own. And so what happened is when they start doing that, like I said to myself, I was okay with being, alone because I'm like this. I'm not gonna give with someone who doesn't fit, who doesn't want me to be He doesn't want me to be myself as my individual, not what you expect. Okay? So if you can't accept the individualistic of me, then we don't hook up. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting for my own individual right since I was a kid, even amongst my own family. So that's why I had psychological issues. You know what I'm saying? Because they want this stereotype, this imaginary character that's not me. Talking about be real. I'm the soul within, not what you know what I'm saying? You're saying, hey, I don't think I'm not my hair, about my skin. I'm the soul within. And with the soul within is more important than what you see in the outer appearance. So when I was in El Paso, Texas, I said to myself, and a lot of folks think you must be this and that. I'm like, no, and you know what I'm saying, but it's you're the one who making something. I'll never forget we went to the mall. One of the Mexican men he was for teacher, and he works in the recreation. He's an older man, and I'm there to shop. He wanted to spend time. I was the only student that went there rode with him on the weekend to go to recreation barber tickets to Southeast Ball, and I was trying to get what I need. That's all I wanted. I'm not there to talk to the women there. Most women there was not single. Go to a ball. It ain't like it was back then. Most of those girls had boyfriends. Most of those women had husbands. And I ain't trying to get no drama with people. They don't want their wife or girlfriend. That's just no. You don't do that, okay? So he was like, and he told me in Spanish because I speak Spanish. Look at all these muchachos. Like, why you like? I'm here to get my stuff. I'm not here to get. Um, I'm not here to. I'm not here to get women out there. I let the women come to me. I was a girl crazy guy in high school. It was successful. Girls of all colors, whether sisters, Latinos, white, whatever, they cheat on me. So I said, you know what? I let the one come to me, and if she feel what I want, then I go. You know what I'm saying? I pick one particular girl I go with. That's like already a one person. I like to have a relationship. I'm not looking for a bunch of thoughts. If I had money, God forgive me, I probably would. But I prefer a one woman, okay? Because that's what you lay down with and have kids, get married, and get married and have kids, and that's more important than a bunch of hoes, okay? Like of any color, okay? No matter what they are, okay? So but I remember to defend a little bit the stereotype what he's talking about, because I remember meeting brothers who was from the other parts of the country who was not from El Paso, and they would go to Juarez and sleep with prostitutes. You don't know what they have. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I was gonna snitch on one of my homies, cause one Hispanic chick says in my school, I prayed I was gonna be a player hater because this girl, she my homegirl, she was Hispanic, she was Mexican American, but this brother who was a thug but who fit the stereotype of once again, um, he was going to Juarez on weekends and sleep with hoes, some putas, some thighs, who were prostitutes. He told me and this other Latino dude the story, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to spill the beans on this dude, but what if he get disease? You don't know what, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you getting into, okay? And hopefully you practice so-called safe sex. Even that's not, if she kissing you, she could be HPV. You don't know what this woman have. You just getting a thigh, a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You know, and this is from the street. This is in another country. You don't know who this person. She could be working for somebody. She might set you up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They don't think rational. And the dude, so when he left Job Corps, I was going to sit down and talk to him. I said, well, I don't even trying to tell the business and be messy, but I'm scared for this woman's life. That's something, you know what I'm saying? That's why. That's because I don't want to wish, I have enemies. Last time I wish them to have HIV. You know what I'm saying? Or any other disease. Okay? Even the people I hate. That's because they don't discriminate. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They don't discriminate nobody. Okay? You can get it when you wish it on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, you don't even have to give them sex. You can have a cut or something. You know what I'm saying? You can get what Shanae was talking about, what it is. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not talking about the needle. Okay, thank you. You don't know what you're, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to wish that on nobody, okay? So, I mean, a lot of things I wish death on people, but and death doesn't discriminate either. But it's to get the person in there. I got to the point, just wish the person out of existence by living on this earth. Okay, so we don't have to interact with that person. But when it comes to diseases, living with that, I'd rather be dead than live with this dead disease. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot to deal with. That's why you know. No. So I was gonna talk to her one on one, and next thing when I mentioned his name after he left, and she still was doing her program, I think she was in cooking class. She broke up with the brother, and I said, "Oh, thank you, Jesus," because I prayed about it. I said, "I don't want to be messy, but this dude is out here going to Juarez, you know what I'm saying, and sleep with some prostitutes. You don't know what these women have, and and that's why I say on my video to chemistry." That's the type of and I noticed that Latino dudes that had your mentality, they wouldn't hang with someone like me. I was boring. I was the stereotype with a real brother. I was like Carlton, who's also Dominican. For Alfonso Ribeiro who played Doug Carter. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that type of brother who was looking to build. That's type of brother who looking to build. I wasn't looking. I was trying to be educated, striving for excellence in knowledge because knowledge is power, right? Or survive. These dudes was that I met that was in not all the brothers, but one particular these couple brothers, especially those from the hood or if they wasn't from the hood, they try to emulate hood culture, okay, trying to fit in because they want to be called Oreo, whatever. And yeah, they would attack me. I never get 2015 when they start put us, okay, of all colors, even ones who are Blaxican, okay, to like late 2014 and 15. Trust me, it was like a culture shock between both of us. Yeah, dudes higher or brighter than me. Man, you a nigga. You don't act like us. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy into that old slave nigga shit, okay? That old low graded shit. That while we out here screaming Black Lives Matter and hands up, don't shoot. That stereotype has a lot of hurt because people who don't know you assume you're just like that person they saw on TV. Okay, they don't know you from Adam, and they will do things to you. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, you can care less what people think, but when they start doing the actions and doing things that affect you, your career, your reputation, your livelihood, that's what concerns me. Okay, so and then we got dark skin. Here we go. A dark skinned brother from Mississippi or Alabama, one of the Bama boys. He was a Crip or blood, whatever. He Leo just like I am. He born he be 30 this year, but when he was 15, he was 16, 17 years old. He like a grown man, older than me, and I'm born 179. This dude tried to fight me because I don't call myself a nigga. I don't stoop to that level. When I first met this brother, I treated him like a brother. I wasn't trying to start shit with this dude because I wasn't the narrative and the stereotype. But at the same time, the Latinos, especially the women that you're talking about, was talking to them type of brothers. I never get a dude who's Hispanic. I can stand this asshole. I don't like this asshole. He was the one to call me Selena's. Remember I told you because I saw a Selena song, and I called him Paquita del Barrio, and he the one who said, "Say it like a cracker." This dude didn't like. I'm sorry. In my opinion, I think he like African Americans or his white, all white people. But when you talk about OJ and Michael Jackson, oh, they're automatically guilty. Like Kobe, that black, that what do you call it? The brother nation mentality. Okay, so, but he hung around with them thug, ghetto, hood, and never forget. So the sister who's from Michigan, the one I told y'all about who's my age, let Zach take a picture. No, we don't want him in our picture. But the hood, thug, all the ghetto, Coco, black identified folks, who are Mexican, okay, or some other mixtures, you know what I'm saying? Dog light, whatever. Oh, they got war. They got the Cooner War. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they was cool people to hang with. You know, and I never get that. So for real, because and that's what and these Hispanic folks that supposedly love them, who's a backstabbers, they hung around them type of folks. They want to hang around with me because I did act their stereotype. So every time I keep reading the stereotype with these with their penis and want to get orgasm, that's what you choose to hang with. You know, you know, I mean, this stupid dude. I went to school with a lot of Latino and a lot of Latino dudes. Not a lot, but half of them in my school was everybody, not just Latinos, the brothers, the white dudes too. They thought they penis too. I felt awkward sometimes trying to live a southern life. For real. Ask you still what holds your fuck that night? Are you gay? Question those questions, and you ain't getting no pussy, and I get more pussy than you do. How many times Latino dude kept telling me I get more pussy than you do? I never get when I was in El Paso in a job corps, the Asian dude who's Filipino. Me and him got into it with my Jehovah's Witness roommate who's Mexican American. I told you about. I get more pussy than you do. Okay, so what you're talking about? So that person will think from their penis, they will think from their heart, they will think from their mind. They were about getting a Pinocho. They think about getting pussy. They think what they did. So if the brothers think what they did with me, and even when I was in Jericho, you know, every dude was talking about fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking. The dudes was talking about fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking. It's like damn. Yeah, and they would talk and they would listen to music, rap music, talk about fucking bitches. Now these were Latino men, so they were no different than the brothers you're talking about. They was out there, so I don't understand. And it seemed to me you think with your dick because you asked me to see my dick. I wasn't trying to talk to you about no dick, you know, pussy, no booty hole, none of that shit. The subject of me discussing you and I were discussing was about the one drop rule. I ain't worried about no dick. I don't worry, dude. I have a dick. I ain't trying to get no dick. What dick? What they gonna do for me? You know, pussy when I get married. That's married pussy to me, not somebody else. Okay, that's what I want to. That's the program, right? You know, the birds and bees, the teaching in sex education. Okay, that's gonna give me kids. My shorties, my kids, my niños, mijos and mijas. Okay, that's you know what I'm saying. I'm not worried about. And if I do get with Latina, it'll be a marriage. I don't want no baby mamas and baby mama drama and me being a baby daddy trying to pay child support. I'm not a hoe. Maybe you a hoe. Maybe the dudes you hang with who African and also Latinos as well who are hoes, male hoes. But they not using it and you heat the moment think with your orgasm and they gonna get and don't think about it. How many times I meet black skin dudes and women who had either I don't forget his sister who's Puerto Rican. The dude, her dad, no offense to her dad, and they had a homie who was part Mexican, part black. No offense to his Mexican dad, but they thought what they doggone did stay with them seeing sisters. Real. I never get that. His sister, she reminded me of Jackie, like Jackie from 227, sister. You know what I'm saying? Elgin Charles' ex-wife. She kind of looked like a younger version of her, and she was part Puerto Rican. And she said, well, my dad's not in my life. I don't hardly claim him. You know? Then I met one of my friends who are Mexican descent and African American, and he never saw him. His dad left. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know a sister who's very educated. Her son can stand, because I don't act like the hood shit. He's Blaxican. He lives here in the hood. He stayed to himself. But when I be speaking Spanish, I do. I'm not your nigga friends, okay? Your hood nigga friends, so you can laugh and joke and make crack jokes and think you're better than somebody. I'm not them nigga friends of yours, okay? You know what I'm saying? The nigga, the jigaboo, the pickaninny, start trying to make me the real condom for the white man, okay? So, I never got I was at Burger King. And I was trying, when I met this brother, I wasn't trying, I was trying to be his friend. I ain't trying to be his friend no more. Anybody who stop my freedom, who want to stereotype me, we are not friends. Go look at minstrel shows, okay, on YouTube. Go look at Amos and Andy. I'm not your Amos and Andy. I'm not your step reflection. So the Mexican dude that was working at Burger King, you know what I'm saying? The Mexican dude saw me. The black dude don't speak no Spanish. Okay, I speak Spanish, and I got Spanish Creole in my roots. So I had to explain to the Mexican man who's a manager. I said, no offense, no offense, sí, pero yo soy parte latino también. Tengo raíces latinas parte de Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? Mezclada con la africana y francesa, criollo, español también. You know what I'm saying? Tengo antepasado tener apellido Real, como Real. Ese apellido Real es hispánico, ¿verdad? Sí, yo soy hispánico también. And this dude gave me the weird look. Okay, because your daddy teach you doggone Spanish, it's not my damn fault. Okay, it's not my motherfucking fault, but you did it in the hood. Now, your sister, the mama, no offense to mama, she not cool. She very educated, kind of a Mahara practice sister with natural hair, okay? But her son who went to the military, and he got baby mama. I ain't trying to tell his business, but he got baby mama shit. Okay, that's not my mother. Yeah, because you try to hook up with hood people and be the hood after he came out of the military. I try to get his life together. You know, trying to get his life, trying to help him get a job because he's a vet. He didn't want to get it. He want to stay in. I'm sorry, dude. Not to be telling business, but you all in my business about what I'm supposed to do in my life and how I identify myself as multiracial and think about the past. Well, what for the past will be the future. Hello, in the future, I came out. Thank you. So I'm not trying to deny my mixed heritage in my for somebody else because he mad because his papa didn't teach him no Spanish. That is my fault. When you went to school in high school like I did, I learned Spanish too. My mama, even though she didn't grow up in Hispanic culture, but it's in her roots and she did not know about it. Okay, but if we trade, but she knew her the grandmother, the third, that's my third grandmother, the woman married to a white man who had Spanish, heritage. She knew her because she died in 74. Okay, before my sister was born. She was 90 years old. Her second great grandmother. That's my third. Okay, but that's my second. Her second great grandmother. That's the day who had the last thing he got. I don't know why her grandfather never told the family tree. And one thing I don't know why my grandfather, who's 99 years old, who almost 99, don't tell. I mean, damn, it will make a difference. We know where we come from, and we should be ashamed for the ghetto folks who don't want nobody rules. And that's not because they're stupid. They want to attack us for being intelligent. And I know that the Hispanic folks like him, not all, the chemistry, love to hang with them type of folks for exploitation. The kind of like it is, So then they get up in that hood shit. You better stop that shit. These other people, other communities trying to go to you for exploitation. So that's why. So, but the point is, you go after people who fit your narrative, who shitholes in our community, and then try to make this big old blatant stereotype to say all of us like this. If I go to Latin America, the first thing I will do is try to make some money. Okay. If I find me a Latina, it's to get married to. Maybe the heat of the moment is sex, but sex does not take over my life. And last thing coming from out of wedlock, and wedlock means out of marriage. I don't want to put my kids in this situation. And I'm not perfect, but I know in my Catholic faith, I'm not perfect. We're supposed to get married and have kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about, and I don't want no baby mama and ex girlfriend drama and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a more important situation. Okay, so it's about building something. It's about trying to learn and stuff like that. Now, but the dudes you hang with, dude, they the ones that fit that think with their penis, not me. I don't think my penis. I have a life. You know what I'm saying? And me trying to go to Latin America was doing what my ancestors did in Texas. They crossed the Rio Grande to get away from Mexico. We get away from Mexico, get away from Texas. Okay? They went looking for the booty holes and assholes and dick and pussy and all the other stuff that you talk about. They married Mexican people because, that's what's going to happen. But the Black Seminoles, they crossed Rio Grande. Other African American people crossed the Rio Grande, they had a better life. Their life was way better in Mexico than it was in Texas or any part of the South, or especially the U.S. as well when they had the U.S. Jim Crow laws. That also affected the North too. Was extreme. The South was more extreme about it. Okay, making all these videos about bashing African American people, especially the men, get somebody about the women. Okay, well this is the issue with women. A lot of my friends are sisters. I have more friends who are sisters than brothers. A lot of brothers just even the same thing with Latinos. I actually have more Latino male friends than I have those African American. But even when I'm in a setting, I mostly hang with the women. I don't hang with men. Men is always a male jealousy. It's always asking if I'm gay. It's always this competition. Who's more masculine? Who's more chista? Who's more hyper masculine and thug? And I mean, damn, it's like shit. Even when with white people, most of the females. Most of the women are females. It's like I don't like to hang with dudes. Dudes, I have male friends. Don't get me wrong, it's more like a brotherhood, but men are shitholes. No, and I'm a man. I can say this. A lot of men have insecurity issues. A lot of men want to be the gossiping bitch. Okay, I gossip, but It's to be comical. But these dudes soon walk in the room, instead of trying to be peaceful and get along and see each other as a brother, automatically they want to talk shit. In my case, because I don't fit their narrative, and I'm like, you're a man. I ain't trying to impress you. You know, um, and so that's where it comes from. So a lot of my friends are females. Okay, you know, I don't hardly get along with men. Even when I was in Job Corps, yeah, I'll admit that when it comes to men, most of my male friends were Latino. African American people, even though it was less African American people in El Paso, but it's always, I mean, I'm not talking about those who African American who just identify as black and their parents are mixed out of family tree, but they identify as black. Not only that, but yet those with one parent that was not African American, and they didn't like the fact I didn't live a stereotypical life. I'm sorry, I left my dream. I don't live for someone else. I don't want to be someone else's puppet. I'm my own puppet. I'm my own puppeteer, and they respect my freedom. They respect my civil rights. So I don't hang with people like that. Okay, I ain't trying to be your imaginary character. So yeah, but when it came to women, girls were mostly my friends. And like I said, when it came to the men, most of my friends were Latino. You know what I'm saying? The brothers, they always weeping and hollering about we don't come together and Mexican folks, other people going to do you wrong, but then they don't want to do the shit their own selves. They talk down to each other, they try to tell you how to. I don't like. I hate to have people tell me what to do. Okay, I don't give a damn if it's part of your religion. Okay, with God alone, help me. Okay, not no human, no what color it is. I'm not trying to be your expectation, and that's one thing I hate about people trying to run my life. I don't mind them see them there and go. I didn't ask for your dumb assistance or talk or let yourself get the fuck away from me. Okay. Um, but that's the reason why, and I'm very pro freedom. So I bash you because anyone who's stopping brothers and trying to self hate, oh, they love to use their argument to try to go back to the situation. They're picking up books from Elijah Muhammad and Marcus Garvey who tried to kill the black male freedom. I don't want to live for the brother, the African man, light skin, dark, whatever, partially, well, all of us are partially black, or white, Hispanic, whatever. I want to live for myself. If I'm American and I'm supposed to have freedom, then I wanted to do things my way. I shouldn't live this damn collective shit, which is collectivism is no different than slavery. But you're mad at the fact that these people with their mindset going to your we don't want to invite them there. Okay? And they have to use these stupid things as a stomach block for us to progress. So I don't need people in my life trying to stop me progressing, stop me forget what I want. And if whatever wife or girlfriend, and you said why are we obsessed with mixed people? Because we're mixed. We're not full blown blacks. We're not full blown Africans. I might look black because you're ignorant, okay? But if I went to Zambia tomorrow on a plane, I'll be the lightest one there. People who are real dark because 9/10 their DNA is not pure or not mixed. Mine says. I can trace which I did 2 years ago, trace my lineage to England, white England, okay? Not Zimbabwe, not Kenya, Nigeria. So what that tells you, you said that black Americans and white Americans are like cousins. We are. I have white cousins, dumbass. I was just texting my Asian other cousin from my white side. The one I told y'all know, yeah. I'm gonna see one day we'll take a picture with him so we can, if he couple, I have to because he's here in period. I was texting him last night. Hope we meet again. It's been 2 years since we seen each other. But anyway, point is, my former grandma, white side of the family, Nathaniel Bacon side, yeah. Well, the Bug side of the family, that's what my Asian adopted cousins is his white adopted mother is my cousin on my mom's side. We are, I got white cousins. My lineage is not pure black, so the obsession is not that mix, it's the acknowledgement of mixed heritage because in America we would deny that. We were told to be pure fake, to be pure black for white massa and white racist people so they can demonize us, hurt us, tell us where our place is, and all that other shit. And when I hear African American people defend that, they call me the coon. I laugh because they don't believe that we should have freedom. They want to stop someone else's freedom. They want their dream in someone else's life. That's selfish. You have your own life. You die alone. You live alone, and you have a life to live on yourself. So a person that loves themselves make their own decisions. Okay, based on what they want, not someone else's wants. And you don't want to have self hate because every video is about an African American person like a Hispanic people, and what it is in those videos, they're talking about people in general. When I, like I said, when I went to Blum Hispanic school, it wasn't always about me going Hispanic check. It was how I was treated from a lot of Latinos. And many of us, remember, we're a generation, couple generations after the civil rights movement. Okay, so we didn't grow up in Jim Crow. Okay, the grandparents and our parents grew up in Jim Crow. They know the attitudes. We didn't. We grew up in a world being told that everybody is a post-racial society, racial society, and everybody get along. So when you go to an integrated area, you assume that. And you know, especially as a child, you don't know color. But when you start mentioning the color of skin and making racial evidence, that's when you get weird. Like, we don't live in those days anymore. Why are we doing this? And it's a shock to us. So those are real, but I'm not shocked because I talk about racism a lot. It's a therapy to deal with racial issues, so I would not be shocked. And I know how to handle it. Like, a person reject me, I reject them. Okay, like when I go to my high school reunion, the girls who Hispanic, who didn't want me based on race or anything, I'm not gonna holler at their asses. I'm like Mike Jones. Y'all know that song? You know what I'm saying? And I do the sisters that way too, and why whatever. I reject people who reject me. I'm glad they reject me because what if I did go with a person, they might stab me in the back while we were married. You know what I'm saying? I like to have someone who's faithful to me, okay? Really faithful, not faking, okay? Not using me. So, and not use me for a little baby's sake. Okay, you don't want my heart and love, then you're not gonna use me for my baby's sake, my mixed baby's sake. Okay, so all of those stupid me, like I said, I debunk your argument right here. Me as an individual, okay, and us like Latinas, like I say, in my case, Spanish Creole is my roots. So if I'm like a Latinas, that's part of me. Even though I'm not from Latin America, but the Spanish part contribute to that, right? Okay, so that doesn't make any sense, you know. And say that with a Latino liking a sister or a Latina liking a Latino a brother. They're African, Native, and European descent, so we are the same, whether you like it or not. We both have African and European in their roots. We do not have is you know what I'm saying, and you want to deny the fact that you have African roots. That's why you hate your hate self hatred all on. That's what we're talking about. In our videos, we're talking about the Latinos who no different back in the day in Jim Crow days, who had the poacher mentality, who thought they were white, who they were treated like a bill. One thing that you're not mentioning these things. Let's read about this. Who want to team up with white people, who want to be with white people. We saw that mess with the George Zimmer. We saw that mess with Yanez, the dude that beat up DeAndre Harris. He even Houston, even Texas, Sandra Bland. But when they get their nigga wake up, and the nigga wake up, you know what I'm saying? And I hate the N word, but you know what I mean? When I said the nigga wake up, then I'm like, fuck it, bitch. Now I ain't talking about those who individually didn't participate, okay? I'm talking about those who do. I'm doing a video about this Hispanic woman who's in California, and be prepared. And I went on Facebook before I got blocked on Facebook. I'm on Facebook jail again. I said I don't condone what happened. The white woman was saying that the white woman in the video was saying that this Mexican woman had because she had so many groceries for her kids. You don't understand my pain. And remember when I was on welfare, but I work. You ought to be on welfare. You gotta have a job. Okay, you gotta be looking for work. That limit about that arm right there. I have two jobs, which is today I'll be telling one of them right now. Okay, I work janitorial now, and I work in security. Okay, and I'm on welfare and I'm on government assistance, trying to get the hell up out of government assistance. I was raised middle class. Okay, so I debunk your stereotype right there. And being on government assistance, you have to have some type of income coming in, so to pay rent. So then they should sell a dope, and I don't sell dope. Okay, I don't do anything illegal like that. Okay. Um, the Hispanic woman, the Latino woman, she had a lot of groceries, and this white woman said, "Look how y'all still in our government. You're making us pay your bills and that." And she understand paying. It's funny when I mentioned the Latino man that was driving Metro, that was just on stitching his ass. He gonna say it's your problem. This and that, trying to sound like a white racist person. I said, "Got your nigga wake up." To this Hispanic woman there in California, there was in a video. My heart goes out to her. She's innocent of the things. Now, if I find out do nothing, saying things about African American people, and we on welfare, we're lazy, I'm going to say, bitch, you got what you deserve. Okay? When George Zimmerman got his ass about two, because that's y'all get all hurt about Trayvon. I got hurt by Trayvon too. I said, watch, stop overlooking like he didn't get it. The two white dudes got thugged out on him. One tried to kill him, one beat him and called him a nigga lover. He should have called him a nigga. They beat up George Zimmerman, and I'm sorry, I would have came in here and helped that white man. I would. Even the white man don't like me. I'm like, dude, I don't like you either, dude. But I'm gonna beat this ass up. He wanna come in and act like he's white in this country. That's what those brothers are making videos about. It's not about Trayvon was not looking for a Latina. Okay, although he was trying to like the dark skinned sister who messed up the case. I can't stand her. Who was Haitian Dominican, the Hispola. Okay, the dark skinned version of Hispola because she's Dominican and Haitian. His friends talking about there's some racial slurs against nigga and cracker. I'm like, bitch, please shut the fuck up. You're not gonna make this dude lose his case. You know what I'm saying? Let this dude go to jail. I would never mention that. She was dumb, do nothing right there. I said, bitch, please. No, they call the word cracker and nigga are racist. Who at 19 years old did not know that? Something wrong with your ass. That's what fucked the case up. It did. Because he was about to win, talking about Trayvon about to win, and his soul about to win, until she came in and screwed everything up. I'm like, who is her damn lawyer? Just say you talk to, don't mention, there's certain things you don't mention in cases. Don't go in detail. Just say you talking to him, this and that. Don't go in detail of the case. Just say, go be basic with it, right? And she went in detail. He said that creepy ass cracker and called him a nigga. And nigga means a man. I'm like, bitch, shut up. Oh, she's part Spanish. Cállate, way, pinche perre. I'm like, damn, because I don't know how to speak French. It's my DNA, but damn. Shut the fuck up. You about to let this dude get away with murder. God, dog it. Yeah, that's the Latina he was talking to on the phone, okay? Because she's part Dominican, part Haitian. The dark-skinned sister that was dumb and do nothing, and it was a high your brother had to pay for her education. I hope when she take no college because she know how to read and write and how to think. Ooh, that made me mad. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Oh, he said creepy ass cracker. He said Nick. Do you think? No, it's not racist. Oh, I swear I want to go and ratchet ass phone and beat the bitch ass right there in front of them white folks. I said, excuse me, bitch. I will knock her ass out after beating George Zimmerman ass out. Okay, I'm sorry. That didn't make no Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is went to jail, bitch. Shut up. Oh, I want to cuss her ass out. Y'all know, cause I was waiting for George Zimmerman to go there and be in jail, be locked up. Then when they his ass out. But no, it's all good because guess what? Two white folks that he wish he could be 100% of whooped his ass and tried to shoot his ass. And I hope one day the white dude that want to try to shoot him, white lives matter. I said it. White lives matter will get him out of the thing. Hopefully white lives matter get that white man out of jail. He should not go to jail. No. The white man, the old white man that called, you should have called George Zimmerman a nigga. A high yellow afro mestizo part white nigga. Alright, and I will say that's right, call him. Say it again. Say it my white brother, say it again. Yeah, we don't like each other. I don't like you, I hate you too, but damn. Just say it again. Say it. I'm gonna call you my white brother. Say it again. Here, what? A nigga? You wanna put that burden in my motherfucking life? I'm gonna put it in your damn life too. One thing, come together to fight against the burden, but when you come to this same thing, about talking about the brothers eating dog like whatever. If you be fitler to me, I'm make sure I will stab in the back. Cause I worry about my personal individual future, not yours. I ain't trying to lift up your dream. Okay? I will be that brother that will be the coon you out and say you out, stand back. Do it to all people, including men of color. Yes, I do. You want to put your burden in, or put a burden in my life? I do the sisters too. That anybody, white, whatever. Trust it. My own mom that don't put no burden in my life that I don't want to face. Okay? So I said, watch y'all wait. Them white folks gonna do something to that man. The dude was homeless. The white people making Confederate, trying to kiss him, trying to make Confederate pictures and stuff, painting. So that's what they're talking about. They're not talking about getting some big old booty Hispanic chick, okay, from or Latina chick from Brazil or Argentina. They're not talking about that. They're talking about relations with black and brown relations, because where they're people who are not trying to get with the women in the community. Okay? When I was in El Paso, I wasn't thinking about getting with some Latina. I was thinking about getting my education. Okay? I'm thinking about the future, then the women. You know what I'm saying? So that's you hang with dudes who think with their dick. I don't think with my dick. Okay, so that's why I bash your videos. You're trying to use that argument to stop brothers, and y'all know me. I bash every. I bash anybody who bash our brothers for having freedom. I'm not one of those. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not the flying monkey. These people are the flying monkeys, and this dude here is a flying monkey. He's the gatekeeper of our freedom. I don't want society to determine our freedom. This is not slavery days. We have Trump in president, but I don't want that. No. If brother wants to go with his Hispanic woman, that's his business. If a sister want to go with Hispanic man, that's her business. I'm for freedom. I don't like people determine someone else's life. That gets on my nerves. It makes you want to hurt a person and kill some person because they're trying to stop you from having freedom. You want to live on this earth and do the hell what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But you want to tell Latino in your community what all of us are like. No, first of all, you don't fucking know me personally. I'm an individual. Okay, and then two parts of us are part Hispanic too, like myself. And I don't want to live someone else's narrative. They don't want to selfish. But I will trust me. I will be that person that will stab me in the back if you stop me from having my freedom. And what you say self hate? No, that's no self hate. When you control yourself and you make a decision for yourself, that is self love, not living someone else's dream. Okay? Y'all like to live you, and that's one thing about you do. You're living for other Latinos who are racist through their dream. So your parents, your grand. I'm sorry. I'm glad that I don't have that mentality. If I was a Hispanic person from the Latin American countries and my family like me dating such and such, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna date whatever I want. I'm gonna go after my passion. I'm not going after someone else's passion. That's how I left. And I'm American. And one thing about me being American, that's the part of America I like. Now the other part, trying to be hypocritical and lie about that, now I don't like that. So I say fuck America. I don't want to live through someone else's dream. I don't want people to meet me as a robotic expectation to their expectations. So therefore, that don't make any sense. But you're using those books from Elijah Muhammad, and because Elijah Muhammad was against our freedom, was getting paid. And we'll go back to sentence two. Was getting paid by a Klansman, H.L. Hunt. Once again, these coons who want to be black nationalists and Hotep and all that, they're trying to use this argument to tell us what to do. They're trying to do another version of slavery. And brothers who against that, like myself, we need to come together. Remember, we can't practice collectivism with everybody. Maybe we can say this: one bad apple spawns another. Okay, if a Latino, like for example, if chemistry was my so-called friend, I say so-called because it couldn't be my friend, a true friend, and I know this dude trying to stop me, I'm gonna cut the friendship off right there and there. I ain't trying to hear what gotta say. I don't give a damn what you heard, what someone told you. We this and that. I'm me. Okay, you know, I don't want to live your expectation where you think a cocoa black man is supposed to live. I live my own as me as an individual who is African American, French, English, and American. I do whatever I want to do. I live for myself. I live for Zach, not for you. And I will always bash anybody. No Mexican man, no Hispanic man is going to tell me what to do. No black, no white, no Peruvian, whatever. No sister, no Latino, no white. No, my own mama and daddy. Anybody is not going to tell you what to do. If it's stupid. It's like having a wild animal trying to tame it. You're going to get killed. If you put a wild lion, that's my sign, Leo, and you're trying to tell it what to do and trying to make it, it's going to attack you. That's me. I go after I want. I am a spoiled brat. I'm very proud of it. Okay, so trying to tell someone what to do, trying to tell them who to marry, and all that bullshit right there, it needs to stop. That's why, and you troll on African American people. It's one thing you can troll mine because I have proof that you came on my channel asking me for some dick. And you run from that. That's why all the other brothers, you don't go harass them. You harass them because I come out with facts and I come and debunk your argument, and I'm the unexpectation of what you talk about on your videos. Okay, and I'm gonna go after my freedom. Okay, you will never own my livelihood. You will never own my life. You trying to go with brothers who don't practice freedom. I'm calling the brothers who take. I'm saying all sorry y'all who YouTube. You don't believe in freedom. You let others determine your freedom. You let other brothers, other sisters, Latinos, white people, and they call a person who doesn't as a crazy person and they not being themselves. And all no, you determine yourself. That's what freedom is. Others who want to let you do them, I want you to let you know. Others who want you to deal, want you to live for them, they don't care about you. They don't care about what you expect out of you and what they want out of you. And if you go with Latina that's like that, because you know I mess with Latinos just out there. Oh, no, I'm not your expectation. Go after the brother who wants it. But when you get butthurt by that brother, don't come in and say, "Oh, brothers like that." I'm like that. I'm not like that. I'll never get. It was a high yellow brother. He from the hood, from Brooklyn. He was in Job Corps. He left. He had dealt with some racial issues. I'm trying to tell him, I said, dude, you need to go ahead and complain. I ain't complaining shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, shut up. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, you can't be all open with every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? They not open with it. You know what I'm saying? Because the big old Hispanic dude, one of the sections in the back of our, in the men's section, and I kind of felt he was kind of racist too. I'm not saying he is, but in my opinion, he was. And the light skinned brother who was big, he had a big afro, he went off on that Latino dude, talking about you because I'm black, this and that. Now, he left Job Corps. He almost almost has diploma, his certificate. And I'm trying to tell dude, get your education. Don't quit. So you can have something to fall back on. So he got with a Hispanic chick who her son don't look, to black, but her son's part Mexican, part black too. She's from LA. Besides her trying to talk to this cholo pretty boy who dressed up in Stacey Adams and all that, and he was an artist, and he was lighter skinned Hispanic, he had light brown, and there was colors because they had Latinos who were his shade, but also they were darker in their hair. You know what I'm saying? So about him having hazel eyes and light brown, and he dressed like a pretty boy, and he was a cholo. You know what I mean? Not a cholo's sagging pants. He dressed in Stacey Adams, and Cortez. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And those Wyatt shirts, you know what I'm saying? He was always dressing. He was an artist, so he had two. I'll never forget. It was two women, and she was one of them. She, the one with the brunette, she was brunette. She had dark hair. The other was a blonde hair. The one with the blonde hair. Everybody called her Simba. Never 2005. Y'all laughing. Um, she looked like the Puerto Rican chick. She's Mexican. The Damala gaso, and they didn't give me a Damala gasolina. Okay, she looked like her. Okay, by the face. And every time I call Gasolina. Damala Gasolina. When that song was popular back in 2004 and 5. Okay. So, what happened is, these two girls gonna fight. I got kicked out, fight over this, the Spanish dude, the one who would, he was Valaraza, Aslan. Yeah, he was there, but he was dressed like a pretty boy. And he had haters. I'm talking about dudes, other Hispanic dudes, like, damn, I don't like that dude. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He think he all that. And they will make fun because his eye, he had his eyes, one was cross eye, okay? They'll bring it up. He think he all that. And he got hoes chasing after him. And he had a lot of women. He may be cross-eyed, but he had them light, because it's hot colors and Latin community. He had them Hispanic women who trying to go at it, girls were trying after him. And they were trying to fight over. They doing like, oh, man, what type of dick? I ain't trying to sound okay. I get that dick made him go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know time when a dude dick make a woman pussy go crazy to fight. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying they had sex, but I'm sorry. You know how it goes back in them days. So it's still going today. Okay, so then before she started talking to that dude, she was talking to the one from California. She was talking to the high y'all dude from New York. And you know how black men, she told me, I said, excuse me, first of all, don't you say all of us are like that. You got a son that's part black. He don't look black, okay? But don't say that. And I noticed that she like dudes who were thugs and cholo. whether you a pretty boy type or not, okay? She like them type of dudes. You from the hood, from body, from Los Angeles, so that make a lot of sense. Okay, no offense, I'm not trying to stereotype, but if you're from the hood, the body, you attract that type of, you try to use race to try to upgrade yourself, but you attract, it's no different, these sisters. If a sister was dating a thug out brother who did not do, who would do nothing, who was sitting at home and she cleaning, cooking, cleaning for him, he selling dope, he paying attention, and she working. Okay, she don't get a white man with money. Soon as he pamper her and everything, he gonna end up being lazy and do nothing too, and be a thug and be stinking. I seen the same dynamic. You attract dumb people of every color. If you don't change your upgrade, if you're gonna move up in a racial hierarchy, at least get the person who fit the hierarchy lifestyle. Okay, and I know sisters do the same thing. She went for a white man who didn't want to do nothing and came from a rich home and was lazy. You know what I'm saying? And then she talking about niggas ain't shit. But she was going, I'm serious. I'm like, if you don't, and she wasn't doing nothing in her life. I said do nothing. I did say do nothing because she wasn't do nothing in her damn life. So it makes a lot of sense. I do nothing, come all colors. You get me who don't do nothing one race to another. Okay, it goes the same damn thing. You don't try, at least you know move with somebody who got some sense. Well, no, that's too uppity for you. So, but I'm like, no, as I told him, don't put all of us in one pot because he don't. I stay. Out there with a lot of shit. My mind was on education. When I get back to Houston to get my life together, so I have to worry about living in my grandparents' house. I live in a nice loft and all the other stuff. That's before the recession really got hit bad in 2008. So that was my mind. It wasn't about pussy, Hispanic woman's pussy and all other stuff, and trying to get my mixed BBC in there. It wasn't about that. It was about education because before I try to lay down with some pussy, I gotta have the money for it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about paying for no. I'm talking about money for take care and get married. Those are priorities. You deal with brothers who don't want that you fool with, you friends with. You probably go ask see a dick too. Who don't want no priority. They care. The only priority their priority is to live in the hood and be a thug nigga to their friends, to the white racist people, the stereotype and everything else. I don't live that shit. I don't live that shit. I ain't trying to. I'm glad that my family on my dad's side brought me up not to go along with that mess. Even though we had issues, I thank them for that because I don't ever want to be in that nightmare lifestyle. Because that's a nightmare to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why that I debunk your arguments. And you're using these narratives and stereotypes once again to stop brothers from trying to enjoy life. Okay? Trying to, it's no different in this book. Where's this book that I had earlier? They talked about people, they talked about when the slaves left and went to Mexico. And there was somebody in the United States trying to tell his Mexican people in Mexico that these former slaves were shiftless, but they didn't listen to that. Okay? They didn't listen to that. I think I was reading that. Yeah. They didn't listen to that. So what that tells you, you're doing the same damn thing as the newspaper, whatever it was, some newspaper was trying to make African people in Mexico say, no, you're wrong for that, to be judgmental towards. They'll open their doors to African American people. It's a historical, learn black history and Spanish history together, okay? I'm from a state that used to be Mexico and got stolen because of the issue of slavery, okay? So one thing about me, dude, you can't, unlike these brothers, they not bringing educational facts. No offense, I'm calling like it is. They making assumptions with historical facts mixed together. I'm not. I'm going by true logic and trying to be educational. I cuss on here trying to be educational with my arguments as possible. Okay. I'm not in that stereotype. Like I say, you must hang with dudes who are African American when you're in the States, who were shiftless, who were ghetto, who were ratchet. And brothers like myself, oh, that's intimidation. You don't like to say it. You want to run from that. It's like a ghost. And I know Latinos, they get me and call me brother when I don't act it. Don't call me no damn brother right there. As a brother, I am free to do what the hell I want to do. If you're going to stop me, we're not brothers. We're not no some hermanos. We're no some amigos. Okay? My freedom comes first. My free will comes first before anything. Of course, God comes from me on the human level. So if I can't have it my way, then we're not gonna be friends. We're not gonna socialize. So it's like I can't do that. That's a guaranteed misery. But you live with brothers who ingest who and just to guarantee misery, who go along with this narrative, who sit here and who think what they dick, who are ghetto and ratchet. That's what you go after. That's what you go hang with. That's what you friends with. And I know it's like, with your mindset, choose those type of brothers to make a stereotype out of so they can outshine them in public. I know that. Oh, when it comes to me, don't hang with me. You know what I'm saying? I never forget. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it scares them because they can't outshine. Because I'm going to outshine them as a Leo. I'm going to outshine them too. Okay? The sun coming up. It's been cold here in Houston. And the one thing besides a lion, the sun is our sign. So as a Leo, I'm going to outshine. I'm going to have that bubbly personality, have that attention, draw attention. It's funny, when I went to El Dorado, even though I look different from everybody else at El Dorado, I drew attention right then and there. I don't need to go, what I'm saying? And I went to, and one thing about when I went there, I don't know what the Hispanic women were, individually. You don't know their friend. If it could be someone saying racial slurs behind closed doors. So I'm very skeptical who I fool with, okay? I don't trust people of any color. Being bullied, mistreated taught me that. But my family, those in school, whatever. So all that's why I can't make it a black and white argument. Oh, black folks are cool and white, and I can't do that because people have done me wrong all my damn life. Okay, so when you have all colors of people doing you wrong, you have that mentality. But at the same time, I'm glad that I had that mentality because you want trustworthy people around you, not enemies, not people who gonna start shit. And unlike you probably was those people who hung around those type of brothers who was shitholes, who was trying to start shit with you, and then you want to use a bland stereotype to tell everybody that we all like that. Dude, shut the fuck up. Okay? So that's one thing about me. You don't say nothing about my videos. Because I'm speaking the truth. The truth sets you free. Tú sabes la verdad. Tú sabes la verdad. Tú sabes. Okay? And all this shit stuff you're saying about, and brothers, and then to talk about the brothers who go there for business trips in Latin America, who try to build something in Latin America. Okay? Talk about that. Talk about entrepreneurs. Talk about those who married, not those who got them fuck. You're not gonna make videos about that because you want to make a stereotype to hurt our people. You're not gonna do that with me. Okay? Talk about those who are there for educational reasons and financial reasons. Like many of the immigrants here for financial reasons. Talk about that. No. You talking about BBC and pro-America. You take the white folks. I'm going to let the white folks who are pure white, because I don't look like white men, you don't mix with it. I'm going to let the white dudes make videos and talk to you all type of shit. I'm going to laugh. Because you're trying to please them too. The same narrative that they use against us, you the same narrative. The same attack. You realize that, right? That we don't like American racial politics. You're using the racial politics against us. And in your videos about us as mixed people, we're mixed. When I look in the mirror, I don't see no Akon dude. Okay? You can say I look more black. That's the ignorant people say because they don't know their history and they're dumb and stupid. And I don't fool with people who want me to live their ignorance. I'm very choice and picky and all that. Yes. I don't apologize for that. I apologize for anything. So, truth of the matter is, so if my heritage mix, when I trace my roots, I don't see pure Africa. Okay? And I made the choice to go to Africa. You don't make the choice for me. At the same time, the Africans who don't like the fact that we don't go there, let's blame the people who helped the white people on the ship who they don't become my ancestors, who put my African ancestors on the ship. That's their fault. I call it is. It is not my damn fault. And I'm going to do me. Okay? All they care about that buku money and them guns and tobacco and sugar and all and gold. They were trying to trade for a human being. That's the only thing they cared about when they put my African ancestors on the ship and helping my white ancestors later on in history. Okay? That's the only thing they cared about. So now we don't live African descent. We don't live the culture, and we're more Eurocentric, and it's part of our heritage as well. So you want to get butthurt by that? That's not my motherfucking fault. I don't live for other people but my motherfucking self. Okay? And I do not want to live for anybody else but my damn self. So if you can't accept that, bye. Oh, my cousin just told me. Yeah, I miss you too. My Asian doctor cousin just he just texted me a few minutes ago. I remember probably yeah. He's for real. when I told him last night I miss him, and then he told me, I gotta find a bigger day to go see my cousin and see my white cousins, cause the white sisters, those are my cousins on that side of the family. And like I said, one of them had my mama round face. I'm afraid because I don't want. I mean, if they're redneck, I don't want. Because he told me, he said there's some rednecks in the family. I don't want no clan thing, no clan thugs. Okay, yeah, I probably got some clan thug cousins. Okay. Got black identified thug cousins and clan redneck cousins too. God, dog. When I say black identified, who mixed, but then black, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Lord have mercy. It's some weird shit. It is. It's weird. Shit. I got bad people of all different shades. Dog. Woo! No. Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and go, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta take care of business. I gotta go work later on to today, and then I gotta work and the work. And I gotta work my other job next week. So therefore, those who want to make the money are, and no, I would not try to be on a welfare back in '98 when I graduated. I did not, and welfare was not on my mind, baby. Okay, I like the high class life. And I leave you behind trying to make me live low class with you. You the coon, those who defend that. You the sellout. You don't put your misery with me. No, the fuck no. You can put the misery out there with no more misery, no more drama. I'm like Mary J. Blige. No more drama in my life. Okay, thank you. So anyway, point is, to chemistry, just shut up, okay? I'm gonna always debunk your arguments. And since I'm against the stereotypes, and I don't let the stereotype, thank God. Like I say, to my brothers out there, um, I'm on your side, okay? If I was not pro-black, okay, I'll be on this dude's side, okay? But at the same time, I'm not defending the jigaboo shit and the coonery and thing of the dick situation. No, I'm not defending that. But I'm defending your right to marry who you want to marry. Because I ain't letting nobody tell me what to marry, okay? No, no, no. If I don't, and I defended my sisters, I defended Serena, her husband. Y'all know I did that video. I defended her for that. Let me say why. And those brothers who got mad, she not gonna wait for no brother in 2030. Should I say, year 3000 for you to come to her. She gonna go after what she want. That's right, sisters. Go. If you gotta get you a white man, don't see a good white man, not no racist man, something like that, then you good. Go after what you want. Martin King Father us have freedom. Don't let nobody stop you from having your freedom. You better start fighting for your freedom. And one like y'all go along to get along. I don't. I'm sorry. You accept me and you don't accept me. Adios. Bye. Have a nice day. I don't want to talk to you no more. I want to be near you. That's how I live my life. I do everybody like that. So I will always defend my brothers for having freedom. If I was not for my people, that's self-hate when you don't defend your freedom, your people have freedom, okay? So those who in our community who make these things, like I said, and then two things before I close because it reveals my battery's dying out. Two things. H.L. Hunt, Nation Islam. Look it up. Marcus Garvey, Klan meeting, June 25th, 1922. What that tells you. All those little stupid little things they talk, that's coming from a white racist mouth. And using a called blackface to do it, or someone who perceives as a blackface, and numbers all look alike, to keep us from not having true freedom. Anyone who's not for my freedom, I don't fuck with. Okay, I don't hang with. I don't care if you're my own mom or daddy, and I would tell her, you should put me in an abortion clinic and kill me. I gotta have my freedom to live on this earth. It's part of life. Okay, I'm not trying to confirm someone else's dumb, stupid ass standards. Okay, so that's all I gotta say.